So today we'll be discussing how to learn anything. This has two parts in the video itself. I'll just point it out where I'll be doing a practical demonstration that will come later. So I have divided this thing into five stages, I would say, like five good tips on how to learn anything. First is you should have some fundamental knowledge. Whether you're learning AI, data science, full stack, back end, front end, infrastructure as engineering, cloud, DevOps, you should have some fundamental knowledge that you can gain using either YouTube videos, skimming through little bit of documentation, seeing other people do the works, reading blogs. You will get some fundamental knowledge. This also includes having some CS core fundamentals like understanding one programming language, understanding how data flows, uh, maybe some DSA may be required, or writing small APIs. So these are some fundamental knowledge that you should have anytime that you want to learn something else. This these are obviously taught in universities, and I think this is very very important to have some fundamental knowledge, because based off on that only many other domains exist. So this is very important to have core knowledge of computer science, I would say. Next comes digging through things. I would say art of digging through things, because many people just are like they always try to get spoon fed it, and this is not a good thing. You should be able to go to web, search the things that you need, and some results will come up, but you have to be able to filter out the things that you need, that you don't need. So you should have some clarity on what I want and what I should not want. For example, if I want to understand how to make an API in Express, I'll just go and just search how to make an Express API. There are so many things. There is an express.com. I just go here, just try to read what it says, try to implement it myself, and then I will get some idea, and then I will make my own version of this thing so that I remember it correctly. And the art of digging through things can be done obviously by AI. I think you should not learn directly from AI because it can hallucinate, but you can use deep search kind of features or search web kind of features to collect various resources and then try to read from those stuff. So I use it a lot for my projects, for Akash, for Prithvi, for Apex. I just gathered all the blogs, all the GitHub repositories that were discussing these topics, and I just learned uh, by going through those sources, and I just built my own versions of them. This helps a lot, but don't directly ask AI because the fear of hallucination and it losing the context because the chat gets too long. And also, don't try to take code directly from AI. Always verify it by yourself. Now, how will you know a code is correct or not? That comes from experience. Just read others' blog, how they have written, what trade-offs did they mention, why it works a certain way, why should you do not do certain things. So that comes from grip on the knowledge and by reading a lot and by making a lot of projects. The next thing is don't do passive consumption. This is just like relying overly on AI, asking it, reprompting it. Don't do this thing. Uh, you can you should build yourself by looking at the things. So split the window into two screens like this, two halves, and just write the code here, and whatever the things that you have, whatever the source that you have, you can keep at one side. Just do it actively. One good website to do this is do does that is boot.dev. There are many courses are there, but there you have to code actively to make progress through it. This is also known as tutorial hell, that you just see a 7-hour tutorial on YouTube and you don't actually do anything after finishing the tutorial. This is the worst of form of thing, but it tricks the brain into thinking that you are doing something productive, so you should avoid this. Next, this is the last thing. Practice, practice, practice. You have to do a lot of practice. You have to make many many mini projects. Same thing, you have to repeat it your 10 times, 20 times, so that your muscle memory is very strong with the concept. So these are the five things. One is obviously practicing. Do not do passive consumption. Just try to code by your hand. Don't rely on AI for coding. Take help from AI to further dig things. The art of digging through things is like searching on Google, understanding what type of source is good, and don't try to get spoon feeded. Don't expect spoon feeding from others. Don't ask what are the best resources, just go ahead and Google and search it. Fundamental knowledge is obviously required. This you can gather prior, or while you are walking through the things. So this is how to learn anything. The next segment of this video is how actually I am going to show you how I do that. This is going to be a long video, but it's fine. See you in the next segment. So I'll try to implement a small feature that I don't know prior to recording this video, and I'll be showcasing live how I learn things, and how a constant repetition of certain things will uh, make you deeply understand a certain way of solving a problem. And it will also, like, it's like memorizing, but still you are using it, so it becomes your second nature, like muscle memory. So here, what I want to make is, I want to make a website where I can add text to it, and I can change its color. This is the small functionality that I want to implement. Now I don't know how Canvas works, and but I know how we can change colors on a website. So this is the small project that I've created. I have an empty file, okay? I'm not using AI or anything, till the point, like, some things I know, like I have to take input from the user and I have to display on the output, display out the output on the front end. So I'll just write down. First of all, because this is going to use hooks, I need to make this client component. And next, I need some sort of state management. By the way, use client is not required for React per se. This is only for Next.js. Now I need a function, so export default function. Now you might say that maybe I memorized all this stuff. uh, I'm saying I'm not. I don't need to memorize all this stuff. Now there are two variables that I need to change. First, I have to take a text. This is the text, so this is some value, right, that I have to take from user. Then the color, what kind of color he will give. Colors, I think we can use hex code to store it. There are six uh, six length strings used to decode color. Hashtag, then FF means, I think it's white. So that will be in string. So maybe I can use let, not const, because this might change, so I'm just using it. So I need color, then I need to another function to set color. Use state, just give an empty color for now. Then text, then set text function, use state, and just empty thing. Now we will just return something to the user. So maybe I have an empty div, and yeah, now I have to take input from the user. So I'll just open up an input tag where value will be, this is for taking color, so color will be the value. Default value is 0. Now we can have some sort of placeholder, like okay, we don't need a placeholder because this is of color. Type is of color, so type color means, I can show you, input in HTML type color. See, if I go to the web documentation, you can see this kind of a color picker you will be given. Now this is like what I'm showing you is how I can dig through things by not asking my friend or someone else how this thing works. So, and now value is there. Now on change is another function that takes another function. uh, this takes an event. So set color event dot target dot value. We are also seeing that I am not using AI right now. I am not even using my LSP autocomplete. I don't think we require it right now. um, Now the same thing for text, maybe placeholder of some sort. uh, Placeholder type, I can say type, and then on change, a function with event as parameter. Set text event dot target dot value. Now once this is done, so I have two input boxes. Now I can say that I'm just rendering set color. Okay, I'm just not color, because uh, we don't need color right now. That's already been defined. I'll just make it as text I am being rendered, and maybe in the style tag, inline styles not to be used, but for now I am just using it. Let's see if this works. So let me take this. Now you might be thinking that you already know this stuff, so what's new? Just wait for a second. uh, yeah, so I have some type function SIDC. I'm able to implement this without AI right now. Siddharth, new name. So whatever I'm typing, this is it coming here. If you're not able to see, let me also say, let me also have some margin so that you'll be able to. Okay, so if I give now, you are able to see text, right? Now there is a color also. There should be there some color input, hashtag FFFF or hashtag. Okay, so there's a problem over here. First of all, this is not taking as value equal to color. So see, I have encountered a bug, and since I am not using LSP, which I will use obviously, but I'll try to understand why this is not working. I'll just go into this type. So what does it say? It says that input color, type color. Okay, yeah, see, I was using this instead of this. I figured it out quite quickly. Might not be the case for everyone, but now let me type. Let me just zoom it quickly. Okay, now maybe I can change this. Okay, this was very simple. Now this is how, you know, I made this right now. Now there is another thing that we can do, which is using of the canvas thing, right? So let me just check how canvas works. Canvas in HTML, I'll go here, I'll go to the official docs. I'll just I don't have to read everything, but I can see the usage. So it needs width and height and whatever the text that you want to display. And there is a query selector that you can use to get canvas, and there is some context that you can do, and you can fill in the canvas, which is a simple 2D curve, and this is for fill rectangle and all. So if I were to use AI, I will just give it the whole code that I have written myself. I'll just go here. I just want you to uh, add canvas here instead of p tag and explain me what you did. Okay, now it will give me obviously the code, but I won't be using the code. Let us see what happens. uh, so it says that I need to take a reference. See, in this documentation also it said document.query selector. This means taking reference in React, so I know that from prior knowledge. I have to import, and in use effect I have just taken, I think this is the current coordinates. It will explain me. So this is the current position, I believe, and if there is no canvas, just return getting the context of the 2D plane, clearing the previous frame, and then applying some colors and then filling the text with the colors. Okay, so I think I can do that. First of all, what it said, okay, I already imported use effect. Okay, uh, now first I have to take the canvas thing, right? Okay, so canvas reference equal to use reference. He also used some TypeScript, but I'll just make it as empty. Now actually not empty, I will give some reference. Okay, null empty, let's go with null. Okay, I'll just give it an any type and just give it null for now. Now use effect, and then I have some empty dependency. Here I have to take the canvas and then canvas reference dot current position. This gives me the current position of the rectangle. I have to take the context for it. I think context is like giving me the control of the canvas. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm not sure. Get context in the 2D plane, but I'll show you how I will read again about this. So context dot clear rectangle, I believe it said clear rectangle from 0, 0 to the xy width. Yeah, clearing the previous rectangle. So this will be what, canvas dot width, if I'm wrong, correct, okay, and then canvas dot height. Okay, I have this. Now it also says that I have to fill the style with a color. That's fine, I'm just copy pasting this much, but I'll just write it down. Style equals to color. Now what else we need? I also need to add the font thing, but I don't think I need to give the font. I just fill the text, fill text with text, and the size of the text, which can be 40 by 40. This is fine. Now text, color, and I think I have to come down here and then change this, RC canvas, give the reference to the canvas. Reference equals to whatever the reference I gave it. What did I give? I didn't give any reference, so let me go here, canvas reference. Height and width we can give anything, that's fine. Height equals to 100, maybe 400 by 400, and width equals to 400. Color is same. I'll just copying this thing because this is just styling part, so not a big issue. Wait, sorry, just copy this stuff. So let's go back to my app. Okay, now I have a 2D canvas. Now I'll write some things here. We are not able to see it, but I'll just change. Okay, yeah, you are able to see light little bit here. Let me just change it to maybe 100 by 140. Hi there, and I am able to change the color. Let me make it green so that you will be able to see this is the. So now for this point in time I just copy pasted it, but then I'll go again and go here, and I'll see this is JavaScript call for the canvas element get context to get a drawing context and start drawing onto the canvas. Technical summary is given over here. Set any element that accepts the phrasing content, transparent but interactive. Some specifications are given, and canvas APIs are also there. uh, Canvas accessibility uses, yes, many other things given. Canvas API is given, so you can give ID. It's similar to getting get element by ID, get context, filling the rectangle. There are some tutorials given over here. So I guess you got the gist. Without using AI, I was able to come up with some plan, but after using and taking the help from like documentation as well as AI, I did not copy paste it because I can obviously write it down from memory again if I want to, and that's what is actually required. You need some prerequisite minimum knowledge, and then whenever you are trying to get code from somewhere like AI or some Stack Overflow, just write it down manually. Do not copy paste until you know that it's very easy. Like here also I have copy pasted this style thing, but I know that this is just giving margin and border, so I mean it's not required to write this part. Maybe I could have written, but you get the point. So some things, if you are while learning, if you are doing it by yourself, the muscle memory will remember everything, and that's how you will have more advanced concepts you can grasp, I would say. There are so many other things that you can learn. For example, if I want to learn how to make an API in Express, let me do this also. This is part 2, but if you get the gist of this video, you can skip this part. But let's assume that I want to start a backend project and I want to make an API. I'll just ask how to make a simple Express API endpoint. Okay, and it will give me some instructions. Now, you know, learning directly from ChatGPT is not good. So actually, I will go on the web and then I'll do it. So how to make an Express API in Express Express API. There will be some docs. Okay, just read the docs and then do it by yourself. Here they are giving you each and everything. Just read about it, just build it. And obviously you have to, once you are set, like completely done with this project, try to build it yourself again. So if I were to actually understand it, I will just again, for demonstration, I'll just again show you that if I can do it or not. So let me do it, okay? This part you can skip, but I am just telling you that I remembered or I understood what happens. First I have to take the context of canvas. So const, I will take the canvas reference equals to use reference. Currently it's null. Now I need a effect that should run, so use effect, and it takes a function, and dependency array. It will depend on the text being changed and the color being changed. Const canvas, I will take where the canvas is located. So I already have a reference variable, so canvas ref dot current coordinates. Now const context ctx we can say, which will take the power to manipulate canvas. So this will be canvas dot get context, and I said 2D context, 2D plane. Now first I will remove whatever was written over there. So it's, I think, clear rectangle 0 comma 0 till canvas dot width, and then canvas dot height. Now I have to fill the style, fill style with the color which I was given, and then dot fill text. This will be a function which takes text and the position, so maybe 100 and 140. Let me see if I am still correct. SIDHRTH. Yes, I am still correct. So I could code this up from memory because I understood each and every point how it happened. Maybe this will take some practice, maybe this will take some rewatching of the tutorial and building more and more mini projects. But that's how you learn. Learning is not an easy task, and learning actually takes a lot of time, takes 6 months, 1 year to get good hold of things. So that's why never stop what you have started, and spend some time doing the things that you intended to do. Thanks for watching. See you next one.